It's a quick tutorial showing how I use my stacked walls in my project. Now, what I do is every time I finish a project, that model becomes my template. So every time I need a stacked wall that's unique, I'll make it, and then I'll put it over here on the side. I have a stacked wall in my sections area. I have a stacked wall. So I will simply go over to that view and find the stacked wall that I need. And then what I will do, and then here I'm putting in a kind of a retaining wall. So this is the wall that I'm interested in. I'll go back to my architectural floor plan and I can see that it's highlighted. So I'll copy that. Don't use create similar because it's a stacked wall. And let's see. Okay, so here it is. So I'll just move it over where I want it to be. And as I said, when I'm constructing work, when I'm designing the project, I only use two sections, one that's through vertically and one that's through horizontally. And generally I'll have those WT'd, so window toggled so that I can see them. And then I'll just move these across as I need them. So let's say I want to go to that view. And should be right there. I just cut through it. Okay. So I can't see it. And if I look closely, I can tell that using my visibility graphics, I've turned off my walls. So VG, and let's type VG right here, and then come down and see, yep, sure enough, the walls are turned off. So I will be able to see that. And there it is. All right. So now I want the, this is a footing and it's backwards because I want to finish on the side that people would look out and see. So the base constraint of this wall now, I'll just set it up as bottom of the basement wall minus 42 inches. So my properties for that would be the base constraint will be, I'll use the bottom of the basement wall. And then I'll go 46 inches. I'm going to make it 46 inches. Here, this is a house in Michigan. So the frost line is 42 inches. The floor is of that, call it an areaway, will be 8 inches below the floor will be 8 inches below the floor out here will be 8 inches below the floor here. So the floor is going to be 4 inches below the bottom of that. And then I want to be 42 inches below the grade. So I would say 46 inches. And that's my base. And then my top, I'll go up to the grade level. Top constraint will be up to the grade. Let's see. And then I'll go 8 inches above that for now. Let's see what happens when we do that. Okay. So yes, because I went positive instead of negative. So we'll change that to minus. Let's see what happens. Yeah, all right. So that starts to make sense now. I can change the height of this as a stacked wall. It's back over to my other monitor. So this is my grade level, and here's my brick ledge. So I'm not going to do it right now, but I would change the, well, I would just change the height of that brick ledge, and might as well do it now. Okay, so edit the type. I'm going to duplicate it and give it a 2. The only reason I want to duplicate it is I don't want to destroy the original, because that's a pretty standard height there. So let's take a look here. The first wall is this one, and I only need that to be a certain height. I think it's 8 inches above the grade. And the brick ledge can change, and the basement wall. Okay, so I'm going to make that 8 inches. Let's see what happens when I make this 8 inches. The variable will pick up the difference. Let's see what happens now. Oh, I like it. Look at that. So now my brick is on the outside just to there. I'll put a cap on top of that. All right, so now I have my brick ledge in, and this is a retaining wall. So on this side, the earth will be, and on this side, it's going to be a, we're forcing an area way a walkout. So back to the basement plan. Now that I've already drawn that, I can align. Well, I just put that in there, so I don't know where that is. But let's say we want this to be 5 feet. It's a stacked wall, so I have to activate the dimensions and just change that to 5 feet. Okay. And I probably want my stairs to line up with that too. So I will align that and that. Okay. And we'll bring this wall across. This is the design right now. Let's mirror that about the midpoint here. Now, I still want to copy it. I'm not going to do a create similar, because it's a stacked wall, and I find that there are problems sometimes that arise from creating similar stacked walls. So I want this to line up with the edge of here. Save it. Sorry about that. Takes a moment. Here we go. That looks good. Align that with this. That looks good. Trim extend in Revit terms, but since I'm not originally AutoCAD user, let's call it filler. The last thing I want to do is this. I know I'm just going to drag it over. Unjoin elements is fine right now. So what we have here is a mechanical room. Downstairs, have a mechanical room. This will be sort of like an open space family room type of thing. We have a bedroom and a bathroom. I'd like the bathroom to have a window. And a bedroom, obviously, to have a window, and then some sort of walkout from here to this areaway. So if I align right here, then I don't have my window. So if I move it from there, say 3 feet, oops, grab this and then I'll move it 3 feet. It should allow me to have a window in there. And then try to extend this. So now I can put in my window for the bathroom, bedroom, and a walkout door wall, sliding glass door wall here. So this will actually become a space now.